Hey everybody, and welcome back to Free Friday. Jason Ricci here, and subscribe today for hundreds and hundreds of free harmonica lessons. So today is going to be an interesting lesson. I'm just going to show you what I go through practicing. So I'm going to pick an exercise and I'm just going to start practicing on camera. And the only thing I'm going to do different for the video is I'm going to narrate as honestly and transparently as I can what's going through my brain while I practice. So it's really not important what it is that I'm going to practice, but maybe I'll pick a couple of different things. You know, you could figure it out. There'll be all things from other videos that will be linked below. So if you want to practice the same thing that I'm going to practice today, which I don't even know what it is, but you can click on below on the links because I'll put them in. Okay, so what I've been working on lately is, well, first let me say this. I try to never practice more than a couple of things at a time. So for a few weeks, I might study one particular thing, like a chord arpeggio or a song. So I might do the arpeggios for that particular chord in 3 octaves on the harmonica one day, and then the next day I might practice a song, and then I'll go back to the arpeggios. And I'll run that stuff until I feel like I kind of get good at it, until I start coming up with different variations of it to make it harder and more challenging as I go. And then I'll do that for a long time, and then I'll get interested in something else, and then I'll switch and I'll stay on that. But I try to not spread myself too thin and do lots of other things. So I do need to practice so that I get to get 2 birds stoned at once here with this video. I've been on the road with Mark Hummel for the last 2.5 weeks, and before that I was on the road with my band and did the blues cruise. And I'm off to a great, very busy start this year. It's been hard to come up with time for Patreon videos and YouTube, but I'm doing my best. Haven't missed a Free Friday, and lots of behind-the-scenes footage on Patreon. Anyway, here we go. So what I've been working on lately is a lot of minor triads. And I've been doing a lot of them mostly in 3rd position, which is a good position to do. And I'll show you some of the variations that I've come up with, and let's just see how well I do. So let's make sure the harmonica works. Okay, so that's the first thing I do, is I just check to make sure all the draw and blow notes work. Okay, so it's working pretty good. All right, so I'm going to go up the triad. There's the first 3 notes. Now that's the middle octave. Let me turn this fan off. Okay, I'm back. All right, so there's the triads. Now, can I do it backwards? So that was a little harder, so I'm going to do that again. Now the main thing I'm thinking about now is skipping over that 7 draw. Everything's kind of right in a row except that 7 draw is in the way. Right there. So now I'm thinking in my head, I'm not very good at that, and so maybe I could practice that a lot. So that was sloppy, so slow it down. I'm thinking up is easier than down. Not sure why. Sloppy. Anytime I sense that something's sloppy, or the tone isn't good, I try to slow it down. Better. There might have been a mistake in there, 7 draw. See what happens when you try to go too fast? I was feeling good too. The other good thing about slowing it down is I can concentrate on tone and really solidify where those notes are. Funny, I made a mistake even going that slow. So now I'm going to try to go up the first 3 notes, go down 1 note, and go up 3 notes, and then go down 1 note. So I'll do the first 3 notes of the arpeggio, and then I'll start on the second note of the arpeggio and follow the same line up. Little mistake, let's do it again. One more time. Another mistake. There it is. And now I'm lucky I got it that time because, see, notice I made the mistake and then I went faster. That tells you right there, subconsciously, I want to be done and I want to get it right instead of really wanting to get it right and slowing down and making sure that I get it right. So when I say I got lucky, I just got lucky. Now backwards. That's so hard up there. Up is so much easier for me. A little sloppy. Down again. Again. A little sloppy. Now, I've been running this exercise for months now, for months and months, if not a year or more, and I'm still struggling with, getting it perfect. One of the biggest things that can happen to me that can cause me lots of problems is I start having fun while I do it, and I forget what it is that I'm trying to practice. So instead of going... I might do something like... right, and start noodling around, which is good to do. That's a different thing to do, though. I've set my mind to do, 10 or 20 minutes or more of just this arpeggio. Now, on the way down, I've noticed that if I pull the notes, instead of thinking about picking them, I'm thinking about them coming into me, right? Instead of thinking about trying to hit them, I'm thinking about pulling the note into me, particularly right here. And that's helping me if I'm thinking about it. So sometimes we form these little ideas in our brain, and their mine could be different than yours, that really help us, right? So because before I was thinking like, and trying to hit the right note instead of thinking about getting the note and pulling it in. And I'm putting more of my mouth on the harmonica. Again, this could be any exercise in the world. This is just, what's going on is what I'm thinking of, and the most important thing is this slowing down and getting it right and trying to get the tone right and forcing myself to do that. So now I'm going to try a different one. So there's 3 notes in the arpeggio, 4 counting the octave. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to jump over the note in the middle. So I got this one, the second one, and the third one, and then, of course, the fourth, which is the octave. Same note. So now I'm going to jump over the ones in the middle. Now go to the second note and jump over the third note. That's hard. Now, I've been practicing this a while. It took me a long time to get that all the way up and down. But I'm still struggling. I have to really, really concentrate. So I have to really, really concentrate. Even that slow, there was a little too much problem. Now backwards is super tough. I'm going to use that idea of pulling the note again. Now there's a ton of visualization going on in my head. I wish I could show you a scan of my brain. I'm really thinking about the layout of the harmonica and the bends and all the different spaces and stuff I have to jump over Took a long time to formulate that map. You know, it was only through running this over and over and over again, just trying to get it right the first time. Took a couple of days. And you can hear I'm still making mistakes now. It's something I'll practice the rest of my life. That top one is really tough to, I'm going from the 10 draw to the 8 draw, and then from the 9 draw, skipping down 2 holes to 6. Now notice when I laughed when I made a mistake. That's important. It's important. It's important to keep it entertaining. It's hard. It's like a runner's burn. You know, you ever hear about the runners? They're like, I want to get that burn, or the weightlifters, right? You think, why would you want to hurt, right? As part of practicing is to push yourself a little bit to that. It's only temporary. You don't have to do it all day, right? But afterwards, you really feel like you accomplished something. The next day, it sounds better before you get to the burn spot. So then you maybe make a new spot. Sloppy. Slow down. So you can see that speed is not the object, speed is the result. The better I know it, the more I want to do it fast, not so that it sounds cool, that's fun, but so that I know that I have it committed to muscle memory where I no longer have to think about it. Then it's time to rearrange it so that I have to think about it again into something harder. I just came up with this one. I just made that up now. So I jumped from to the third note and then walked it down, walked the triad down. Started on the first note. I don't even know how to do that backwards. Is that it? Something like that. Anyway, that's a different one, but or I don't know if it's the same or not, but see, these are all different things. Hold on, my screen went off. All right, these are all different things that I just come up with. You know, just something to make it a little bit harder to get that runner's burn. You could see that burn happening when I'm going like I'm going too fast. You see that? Like, I'd barely even done it once, and I tried to why? I barely have even completed it once correctly. I barely even know what to play, and I'm already trying to go too fast. Subconsciously, it's like laziness. It's not athleticism, it's the opposite. It's like, I just want to be done so I can say I did it. It's dumb. It's not dumb, it's human. So that's the other thing, you got to be good to yourself, right? That one seems easy now compared to the other one. Oh, so I think I'd have to walk up, right? What would it be? That's, I think, how you would do it. I don't know. So, okay, think, Jason. Here we go. See, this is what you're getting. It's embarrassing, right? This is what it is. So I'm starting on the top note, going down to the third, and then going up, because the other way I went, started on the bottom note, went up to the top, and then walked down. So now I have to start on the top, and then go, and then walk up. Because the other way I was walking down while going up. So now I want to walk up while going down. Is that right? Yeah. Ah. Wow, that was it, but tons of intonation issues. That was really, really a lot of thought for me. Almost perfect. Little intonation on the 3 the first time I hit it. Need some work, but coming. Too fast. Let's see if I can go up and down. Slower. I did it one time. So now I'm like, my brain is already like thinking, oh God, what would it sound like really fast? Like I want to play it fast because I want to hear what it sounds like. But I can't yet, right? So I want to rush it, right? There's no way to rush it. There's no way to rush it. So I could do this with any arpeggio. It could be first position. That was just all blow notes. Pretty bad. I can't even do that. Sloppy. That 10 blow doesn't want to play. Like a 6-chord arpeggio. Oh. Right, and so and then I can just do the same techniques I was doing with the other arpeggio, like a template. Right. Come on. I can do that with any scale or arpeggio, except not sloppy. I can do the skipping thing. Anyway, I could just do it. This is what it is. See, like, I'm just coming up with exercises. I could just be totally never ever have listened to another harmonica player, another saxophone player, another piano player ever, and just take these mathematical ideas and apply them in my practice and just start writing music. And eventually some stuff would sound jazzy, some stuff would sound country, some stuff would sound bluesy. It's just the way it is. It just comes up. It's just math. It's just visualizing the fretboard, right? Or the piano or the harmonica, and just ba-do-dee-do-dee-do, right? And all of that different stuff. So again, it's not about any of the stuff. I want you, the main thing was, look, the focus, the slow down. That was 31 minutes of practice right there, okay? 31 minutes, minus a little time to adjust the fan. Anyway, that's the Free Friday, guys. That's what I do. See, that's what I have to work on over and over and over again. When you see these videos of me playing all this fancy, you know, stuff that sounds like classical or sounds jazzy or sounds bluesy, it's from hours of this stuff, right? Or minutes and minutes and minutes stacked up into hours and hours and hours stacked up into days and days and days. And then sometimes after a year or two, it starts to sound pretty good. Anyway, subscribe today. Stay tuned for the credits. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to Jason Ricci's YouTube channel. 16 years of incredible YouTube harmonica-related content. That's right, 16 years. At this point, over 500 free instructional videos. If you're interested in what kind of harmonicas I play, microphones, amplifiers, pedals, any harmonica-related products, please check out my sponsors. These sponsors, in one way or another, also help keep these videos going. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about Blue Moon Harmonicas, bringing you the best in custom harmonicas. We got custom cover plates, custom combs. You can get your name put on it, just like me. Reed work, refurbished pre-war Marine bands. Look at that, they put the little brace there, no more crushing the covers. The Lone Wolf Blues Company, very best in pedals, microphones, almost anything you need for your amplified harmonica need. The Lone Wolf Blues Company, right here out of Ponchatoula, Louisiana. We got you. Harp gear, amplifiers. They got big ones, they got small ones. You know what they sound like? They sound like the best tube amps on the market. Harp gear amplifiers out of Ocala, Florida. Pedal pad, pedal boards. Incredible custom pedal boards built to last, made by two brothers who really care. Hohner Harmonicas. A Mooncat loves the Hohner Harmonica. I like the Marine Band. I get Tom to put the little special 20 cover plates on it. He tricks them out, but they play great right out of the box. All of these sponsors are linked below in the description box. What else is linked below? Patreon. Consider becoming a Patreon patron. You'll be supporting me. You'll be supporting the cause. You'll be keeping these videos free for everybody. And you'll get a lot of extra content over at Patreon. You'll get vlogs, occasionally some extra lessons, some posts that you might not see on Facebook. A lot of stuff that I can't say or won't say here on YouTube is over on Patreon. I love my Patreon family. You guys are the best. If you're not into the monthly subscription, you can also give me a one-time tip at Venmo or PayPal below too. I'm a touring musician and I play all over the country, really all over the world with all kinds of different acts. Check out my website, www.mooncat.org. In all seriousness, YouTube, Patreon, my sponsors have absolutely changed my life. Subscribe below, set reminders for the videos. Don't miss any events. Every single Friday there's a free harmonica lesson and a lot more. Even if you're just subscribing, you're helping me a lot. Those of you that are joining me on Patreon, you guys are helping me to make better decisions with my career. In all sincerity, thank you so much, YouTube, for just an incredible outlet. It's a video diary. I get to look back at 16 years of these videos. Met a lot of new friends, some really fine musicians, made some great contacts in the industry, and it's all because of you. Thank you, my harmonica family.